Hello. So today I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to install packages in Python. We're going to use the matplotlib um, package to create a plotter. What this module does is that it actually lets you create plots and visually the way we're going to code it, and it's going to look pretty cool. But through this, you'll get to see why you need to install a package. You'll get to see a little bit about how a module works, the matplotlib module works. It's kind of cool, and so I'm going to walk you through it. So let's jump in. So the first thing I'm going to do, I already created my little bin, my little world, virtual world. You can watch a previous video to see how I created this. It's pretty cool. And you should create this because it's just better organization. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file, and I'm going to call it little lil plot. We'll call it lil plot, right? And we're going to say create new file, and we're going to create our little file. Okay. So now that we have this file open, it's in our plotter folder. It is the little file. Let's go ahead and put some code in there. And I saw this code. I like learning how different modules and packages work. And so this is the one I like because I was terrible in geometry. I would have loved to have something like this, but I digress. So let's put some code and then see what happens before we install a package. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I'll talk about each line for this. This is cute if you want to use this. It's called matplotlib.py plot. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to say whenever you're getting ready to use something, in particular a package, you have to say import pyplot, and I'm going to assign it as me, Betty. Okay. So that's the first thing. We want to use the import. Okay, this line, like I said, it imports the module and assigns it to the name Betty. Okay. It's like an interface for MATLAB like interface for creating plots and visualizations in Python. Okay, so this is how you're gonna make the little plot. So next, well, what do we want it to do? Well, let's give it some instructions. We're gonna say x equals, and I'm going to use a bracket. You want to put in a bracket. And anybody can tell me what this is. It's like a little list, right? It looks like a list. So that, right? And then we want to use, we're going to do y, right? Equals, my little bracket in there. My little bracket. 23, comma, we'll say 24 dash 25 and put the bracket there. Okay? So that's cool. So these two lines, these two lines define the two lists, X and Y, right? And which contain the coordinates that the coordinates points or the plot, you want to plot. So these are the coordinates that we want to plot, basically. Okay. So now I need to give it some more instructions. So how are you gonna see it, right? So we're gonna say, um, we're gonna need a function. I'm learning this. I love functions, right? So here's a function. I'm going to make this function. All right. Betty, ETTY dot PLOT. And then I'm going to make some parentheses. And I'm going to go X, comma, Y. Right? Make sure that it is. Now, what I did before, and this is a trick, you got this thing is case sensitive. I made the Y capital, and it like threw the whole program off. So you want to make sure that you keep your letters the same. If you got capitals, use capitals. If you got uh, non-capitals, use non-capitals. Lowercase. That's the proper way of saying it. So then I gotta have a way to show this. So let's do this. Let's do Betty dot show. And we'll put a print. That's that. Okay. All right. Okay. And this line displays the plot on the screen. So if you type this in there, you'll see the plot. Now, here's where our little tutorial comes into play. If you notice at the top here on the import, see that squiggly line? Well, it's up there because it doesn't have the package to pull from. Okay, so it can't get the library because it doesn't have the package installed. So that's where we use the pip command, which is a package. I would say like it's sort of like a package manager or something. I would say it manages installing packages in Python. So I'm gonna come down here to my terminal. Okay, get in my terminal, right? My terminal, and I'm gonna type pip. You always when you install, you use pip install mat plot t lib. I just want to make sure that I got it right. This command, like I said, is used to install Python packages, and it's installing the package name matplotlib. Okay, so just this is kind of how you do it. So it's installing. Hopefully, it installs it nicely. Hopefully, it plays nice. And as I always say, I am a ChatGPT programmer. In other words, if I have an issue, I go to ChatGPT and say, okay, ChatGPT, what did I do wrong? But right now, it's downloading, it's installing the package for us. That's what we wanted to do. Okay. So pip is a package management system, right? That's what pip is. Install instructs the package to install. Matlib is actually the package, the library that it's getting. Okay. So now, if we go up here, so now you see that it's installed, right? Am I in the way? I want to make sure if I'm in the way that you guys can see. Let me move me out the way. Let's see. So can you guys see that it installed down here? Okay. So it went through and installed, make sure it's successful. Looks like it did everything it was supposed to do. It pulled that. Now, so now if we go up here, we should, when we run this, it should create a pot. I mean, plot. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that, guys. So let me move me back out the way. So let's see. Let's go ahead and go back up here and let's see if we can run this. Run. Uh-oh, we got an error. What did it say? Um, trace back recent last call. Values plot line one. So what did it not like? Import matlib pyplot. Okay, what is it saying? Module not found error. Uh, that's not good. Let me run it again. Maybe make sure it's spelled right. So let's look and see if it's spelled right. Definitely want to make sure we didn't spell anything wrong. And this is what I want to happen. I want it to us to have this stuff so that we can like plot. Let me look up here. I wanted to do this so you can kind of see pyplot. That's right. No, pl, yeah. Is Betty right? Is Betty all the way around right? mat. P-L-O-T-L-I-B. Well, you know what? Since we're filming and I'm a believer in this, I will highlight this and find out why. And here's why. It's kind of telling you file user desktop plotter LIP line 1 little plot. So, it's telling us our code, import. What is it not like up here? See, it even tells you. Missing module source. So, I'm going to go and put this up here just for the hell of it so you guys can see what we can do with ChatGPT. This is what I say. I'm a ChatGPT person. So let's put this in here and see what's wrong. If it tells us what's wrong. It's gonna go down. See what it says. Okay, it says, let's read it. The error message received indicates that the Python script is running little plot. It is trying to import matlib plot, right? But it can't find a module. This typically occurs when the required module installed in Python environments is not installed. Well, that's what we're trying to do. So let's see. It says pip install matlib. Okay, well maybe I did it wrong. You know, I'm a firm believer in let's do it again. So let's come back to terminal. Make sure we're in the terminal. Maybe I should do a new terminal. I guess I don't know. V. Make sure this thing is installed. Now I went ahead and I typed it. So this is why I want to do this. Um, this is why I want to do this because I want to see, and this is why I love ChatGPT, and hopefully I won't have to scrap this video and make it over again. Um, hopefully we can figure it out. So let's see, new release available. So let's do a pip install. We want to upgrade. I guess it's maybe that's what I doubt it, but okay. Pip. Want to run the upstyle? We'll install that. Okay. All right. So it's putting a new pip in. Okay. Successfully installed. Okay. And what about if we run this again? Do we need to run? Do we have to run this again? Okay. So it's saying requirement already satisfied, right? You guys are seeing this. Oh, okay. Now look, our squiggly line is gone. All right. I'm glad I stuck with it. So this is why I say I'm gonna chat you. Let's run it and see what happens. Let's run it and see what happens. Oh, well, where'd it go? Didn't give me any errors. It sure didn't stay. I just want to make sure it didn't run it anywhere. Let me just check. It didn't show it long, so I guess we probably need to learn some code on how to make it stay the plot. Okay, so it didn't do our plot like we wanted it to. Yeah, where is it? Look. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I stuck with this. Look, here is our plot. It worked. Now, you guys, I'm glad we had these issues because you can't give up on programming, right? You can't give up. It worked. It worked. I'm going to leave this video exactly like it is because it incorporated main things about learning how to do things correctly, uh, installing packages. We end up having to install upgrade package for pip. So, and we got to see this thing, how I use ChatGPT to help me to do stuff. It explains the stuff when I can't figure it out. So I encourage everybody, you see, I'm smiling, I'm happy. I'm encouraging everybody to program, to learn this stuff, to fight with it. And if you, I have a love affair with Python, I hope you do too. Have a great Sunday. I am out of here. Man, that was exciting. How my heart is racing from all that 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 tension, man, suspense. But it worked. There's our plot. I'll make sure you can see that plot too, because I might be hiding it. There's that plot. Have a good one.